I do to prevent certain things from happening, these negative things from happening? He said, they should not pick 11. They should not pick 13. They should not bring green color. They should not bring. Are you listening? They should not pick. They should not. And they should not pick. Not green. They should not pick silver.
Okay.
Silver. They should not pick 11th, 13th dates. And the wedding should first of all be a small one, like 7 or 9 or 12. Are you listening? People, let them do it, and then let that woman have 2 children first. And after that, they can do the big wedding. That's why I'm telling you that I'm learning something about patience. Patience. If this girl had listened, she and her mother, if they had listened, had that small introduction, she will have had the baby, 2 children, and then Baba Ijebu has money, and he's a good man. Oh, he's a very good man. Very good, very kind, very loving, very respectful, very supportive. He's an embodiment of goodness. That's Akesin Tadibutu. I wish it had not been that particular girl, I'm telling you, because the problem came really from the mother. Because if the mother had listened, mother to mother, you have your child, they will give prophecy, and then they told Samson mother, don't cut his ear. Or didn't you hear?
Yes, of course. They said
at the end of the day, they cut her head. You know what happened?
he lost
The mother they gave this thing to.
the message.
Had he not taken any millions from Baba Ijebu. Baba Ijebu, like I told you, is a very good person. All the time I went to see him, it was on account of this wedding. You know, when the marriage started having problem, even the family of the daddy OBJ, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, Madam, Mama John, we heard that we are trying to reconcile these two. Don't do that, oh. Don't do that, oh. Said, this girl, this is the way she is, oh. She will slap her husband. She will hold on to his shirt. A wife of a politician, are you not supposed to wear flat slippers, comfortable, one like this? Tie your wrapper,
Yes,
and make food in cooler, and go out and give his supporters and all that to make them feel happy. Pay our mommy Obasanjo has come, the wife of our leader has come. You understand? Make them feel good. And you have the money. Your father has the money. They could have used that marriage to their advantage. That girl, but the mother pushed her. The mother too will be abusing and insulting my son. No, and he's quiet, he's peaceful, he's not trained to be beating with women. I felt bad because she was pursuing me with court case. I tell you, I've never seen that kind of thing in my life. I pray that one and this kind of pattern, this political. I pray I don't get. How can a mother-in-law, me that I helped to ensure that your daughter married my son, I'm the one that went to call this girl to marry my son, because I don't want somebody fast. And I pleaded with. They said they were on. Later I called her. She said she has not seen my son for 1 year. I said, I thought you people are getting married. What happened now? You know, this and this. Anyway, don't let us go into that.
So you tried to encourage them. That was before the message.
I prayed again and fasted for my son to agree. That's why I know the power of prayer. I prayed and fasted for my son to agree to marry her. And my son agreed. Because it's his father that married her for him. You understand me? I prayed and fasted and for my son to agree, and my son agreed.
before we round up, let's quickly go to your spiritual aspect again, because if there's one thing I respect you for, is your spiritual gift of prophecy, gift of clairvoyance and all that. And that's what I've already been talking. Even before I met you and before I started begging you for this interview, we always spoke about your spiritual clairvoyance, especially as regard 2017 when your son was going to wed, and you don't want the wedding to take place between May 11 and May 13. That is to one Tope Adebu took a something, and the prophecy came so hard. You said because you had premonitions that by the time you should not do anything lousy before his 33rd birthday on June 1. And eventually the marriage took place. You even went to court, and that is the extent that the mother can go. I've never seen that kind of pain in my life, that you have to go to court and say, please, court, help us to stop this marriage so that my son can have a good spiritual life, because I saw this coming. The same way you saw that your husband is going to be released in 1997, that's how you also saw 20 years after that your son should not wed on those days. So how did you handle it eventually when the court declined your proposal?
That marriage, I really don't want to talk about it, but it's necessary. It's already in the paper. Everybody knows about it. I didn't go all out against that wedding. I'll tell you the truth. It was not the wedding, it was not the marriage that was against. It's the dates, because I was pre-warned. You understand me? Warnings are powerful. Warnings are. You're not a Muslim. Even if you're a Muslim, you understand me? They give prophecy anywhere.
I'm a Christian.
Huh?
I'm a Christian.
Yes, whether you're Muslim or Christian, people give prophecy. They'll give you warnings. Long before the arrival of that girl my son married, I have been told that there's a marriage coming. It's a very big wedding. Somebody called me. I was on the road, and I told my driver, he said I should wait. I have a message for you. So I had to divert, go and wait for the person somewhere. I said it's important. And I told my driver, people in the car, to get down. He sat in the car, and that was giving me the message. The girl has not come then. That the marriage will come, and I will not be able to stop it. But I should be very, very prayerful, so I don't lose my son, this and this and this. They gave all the things, and should the marriage, they want the marriage to go on. I said, if this thing cannot be stopped by me, then what can I do? What can I do to prevent certain things from happening, these negative things from happening? I said, they should not pick 11. They should not pick 13. They should not bring green color. They should not bring. Are you listening? They should not pick. They should not pick. Not green. They should not pick silver. Okay. Silver. They should not pick 11th, 13th dates. And the wedding should first of all be a small one, like 7 or 9 or 12. Are you listening? People, let them do it, and then let that woman have 2 children first. And after that, they can do the big wedding. That's why I'm telling you that I'm learning something about patience. Patience. If this girl had listened, she and her mother, if they had listened, had that small introduction, she will have had the baby, 2 children, and then Baba Ijebu has money, and he's a good man. The father of that girl is a good man.
High Chief Adebuzu Kezenti, the Odoli of the source.
Oh, he's a very good man. Very good, very kind, very loving, very respectful, very supportive. He's an embodiment of goodness. That's Kezenti Adebuzu. I wish it had not been that particular girl, I'm telling you, because the problem came really from the mother. Because if the mother had listened, mother to mother, you have your child, they will give prophecy, and then they told Samson mother, don't cut his ear, or didn't you hear?
Of course, they said.
At the end of the day, they cut her head. You know what happened?
He lost.
The mother they gave this thing to.
The message to.
Exactly.
Even they told Jesus' mother, go and burn him in the manga.
Exactly.
Take him out of.
Thank you.
Take him to Egypt to go and hide him. Exactly. Herod dies.
Exactly. So.
And we lost 2,000 children then.
Exactly.
Male child.
Exactly. But this woman said, no, let us quickly do the wedding. No, let us quickly do the wedding. So that we can collect money from Daddy Adebutu. All they were concerned about this money. I started praying. And me, because like I said, God told me, go against the marriage so that they don't kill this young man. I tried everybody. I called, I talked to appeal to everybody. They
shunned you.
Yes.
You even said that maybe your enemy has mental problems.
Yes, they said I had mental. I don't have mental problem. When something agonizing, spiritually agonizing, you understand me? This thing, not I go into serious prayer. Oh, it was the greatest battle. This is the another battle is this one. I pray I don't go into this kind of battle again. That battle and this one, this APC government something. I don't pray. I don't want it in my life again in Jesus' name. Lord, just give me peace of mind. You know. That's why I even want to leave the country, go and rest somewhere. This government. I told them all the those. They pick 11. They pick 13. They pick gray. They said that gray is for diminishing of glory. Ashes. That gray meant ashes. Gray is the color of Obasanjo's family people. The gray they said they should not pick. It's diminishing of glory, ashes. And they said, and then 11 is for confusion. That thing is not their number at all. That thing is all the days they are for Satan. That's why today I run away from number 13. If you give me plane seats on the plane, I'll say I don't want. Anything when they give me anything in a number, I say I don't want. So that's I try now not to go. I've learned my. I did. I even went to. I was not mad, just for them. If that date was kept, and we just do it, maybe in June, and they said everything will happen before his birthday, and his birthday was in June, and the marriage came 11th and 13th. It was a bigger battle. Oh, I pray I don't go into that kind of thing in my life again.
To the extent that you went to court, I have never seen a mother say, I go to court, you ever stop marriage your mommy, and you went to court.
Yes, that's because they said it will result in the death of my son. Not even that girl, the death of my son. I have only one son. I have 2 children, a man and a woman. You know, when you're talking about marriage, I'm a complete and blessed woman in the life of Olusegun Obasanjo. And I was saying, I love the man. You understand me? Through him, I'm blessed. I have a man, I have a woman. I have 2 wonderful children. I'm happy and I'm proud of. My children are beautiful. The other one is handsome, tall and handsome. You know, they took their father's color and everything. They're intelligent. They're okay. They don't give me any headache. You understand me? My son is well behaved, respectful. It doesn't abuse people, doesn't give anybody problem. So that's aspect. I don't want this young man to die. It's one son, like a trillion son. You understand me? He doesn't give any. Ask his father. He was working and living with the father. If he's troublesome, will he live and work with the father? So that's why I went all out. I said I don't want to witness the death of my children in life. I'm sure your mother will feel the same way.
Many mother. My mother is more disturbed than
this thing will cost your son's life. When God say pray, by the time they finish, they'll come and tell you. I say no. And he went through hell in the hands of that girl and her mother. Hey, I'm not making it up. He went through hell.
There was a news I read in the Punch whereby he said the girl will slap him and she always target his head. I mean, only the girl just allegedly punched the head, and later the mother now said that you are the one that she gave you 4 million, you duped her, that you are just causing trouble, and he started saying a lot of things. Then he said, you and your son, you are being rehabilitated for drug, a lot of dirty things.
And they even said I took money from Baba. Baba is alive. Baba Ijebu is alive. I never took any money from Baba. The mother said that 2 million from Baba.
They took 4 million.
Yeah, I did not. Baba Ijebu is still alive today. I did not take any millions from Baba Ijebu. Baba Ijebu, like I told you, is a very good person. All the time I went to see him, it was on account of this wedding. You know, when the marriage started having problem, even the family of the daddy OBJ, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, Madam, Mama John, we heard that we are trying to reconcile these two. Don't do that, Don't do that, Said, this girl, this is the way she is, She will slap her husband. She will hold on to his shirt. A man who is a politician will go for a meeting. You know, politicians, they go for meetings. They come home late. A wife of a politician, are you not supposed to wear flat slippers, comfortable, one like this? tie your wrapper well,
Yes, ma'am.
and make food in cooler and go out and give his supporters and all that to make them feel happy. Pay our mommy Obasanjo has come, the wife of our leader has come. You understand? Make them feel good. And you have the money. Your father has the money. They could have used that marriage to their advantage. That girl, but the mother pushed her. The mother too will be abusing and insulting my son. No, and he's quiet, he's peaceful, he's not trained to be beating with women. If he should, you know, my son is.
I know him. Very gentle, almost to the stupidity. I know him. We've traveled in a car.
That girl one time, the girl will just fall and die.
Very tall, handsome.
It's restraining him. Yeah. Because if he should just hit her one time, she'll fall and die. They'll say, so, they'll charge him for murder. It will be there forever. The story will have changed. But today, we thank God.
He said the girl was hitting his head directly. I mean, how can you be hitting the head of a tall and very, tall and handsome boy? And Urielu Kongbasha, they say she's aggressive.
The number of negativity. Insulting words. We have money, we have money. My father has money, your Baba has only name. We have money, and to ensure my father finishes you. I will enter into your father too. Your father will hate you. Your father too will destroy you. Wait. Why would did you come there to destroy him? And if they manage themselves, Daddy OBJ, powerful man, well connected, your own daddy, plenty of money, you could come together, think of projects you can do. Daddy will connect you. Your daddy can provide the loan, free of charge, which you can use and return to him. You understand? And he's a good man, like I told you. Daddy Deputy is a good man, very good. Very good. Oh, very good, very kind and generous. Very caring. He gives every time they can hurry. So they all just went out to say, I went to collect money. I didn't collect millions from Baba up to today. He has not given me any money. Ask him. He's there. I didn't collect any money. All they do just to be abusing, insulting, and they spent fortune. Is it that kind of wedding that should collapse? And they told me the wedding will collapse. But pray that it is not the death of your son. They will not call you. Mama John to say, come and carry a corpse of your son. So that's why I went all out to fight. They said I have mental problem. I don't have mental problem. I told you when I was busy praying, fasting for this government, brought to me, hey, you later regret this. So I say, hey, don't let us regret. My camp is always a winning camp, Daddy. You always answer my prayer. We not eat 7 days, don't stop prayer and fasting. That this government, Listen, you think that I'm the one they want to make president? I will be praying. Everybody hated us. Because we are in the camp of President Muhammadu Buhari. When I saw in that time, it was even appreciative. We appreciate you supporting me and all that. And all of a sudden now, that marriage, the marriage that could have generated children, fortune, all that anyone is asking for, free of charge, without hassle.
So wọ́n gbọ́ràn sí nǹkan tí ẹ̀mí ń sọ.
Ẹ ti ra bímọ méjì. Gbogbo àwọn bíbí I thought they have done the biggest wedding now. So what is the result?
Sunny Ade was the chief entertainer, ma. King Sunny Ade, I mean.
Bàbá Adéjẹ̀bú ẹ̀bọ̀ra Adéjẹ̀bú ẹ̀kúnlábí ètò ti dé. Bàbá Ìjẹ̀bú dé tòwótòwó tí ìtọ́lá òkè àgbà tó. Bàbá ìgbẹ́ ògbà bọ̀. Ilé ní tèmi ti yé. Ẹni tí wọ́n ní kò lè pàtó dájú lábí kọ́lé ládàrú. Ìjọkọ̀ tìyàwó ẹ ti ṣoríire. Gbọ́dọ̀ bàbá méjì pọ̀ ẹ ti ṣoríire. Ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láyé jíjẹ ní ẹ ti ṣoríire. Ẹ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láyé jíjẹ ní ẹ ti ṣoríire. Ẹ ti ṣoríire nílé bàbá ẹ ti ṣoríire. Bàbá méjì pọ̀ kan tó ẹ ti sórí ẹ tí wọ́n dúpẹ́ kó tọ́pẹ́ náà ẹ ti sórí. torí pé ọjọ́ rí ìgbéyàwó yàtọ̀ ní gbogbo ọjọ́. tọkọtìyàwó àbí ikú oríire. tọkọtìyàwó àbí ikú oríire. ìyàwó àfihàn ṣoyún. yes afẹ́ ìgbọ́pọ̀pọ̀ lọ́la ẹ̀ẹ́dùnmọ́. ìyàwó àfihàn ṣoyún. yes afẹ́ ìgbọ́pọ̀pọ̀ lọ́la ẹ̀ẹ́dùnmọ́. ọba àìpẹ́lẹ́ ìdìbò káwá jẹun ọmọ. Baba Ijebu dé. Baba Ijebu dé. Olóde orúkọ ní gbẹ́gbẹ́. Àtúwọ̀pá mi bí wọ́n gbé dáná irọ́. Jáwọn láyà bí òkè. Ó ti kẹsẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ayé jíjẹ ní. Ìrètílé rí èèyàn ní lóde. Tẹ́sán rẹ̀. Ibẹ̀ bá ti rí bàbá ti jẹ́ Ọbásanjọ́ ló máa dé. Ó ní dandan kẹrí rẹ̀ nìkan. Ọjọ́ ìlú ló máa ọjọ́ Ọbásanjọ́ ọjọ́ bí olódò la fẹ́ lẹ́lẹ́. Ìdílé ti jẹ́ ẹni abẹ́ lọ́wẹ́. Ìdí má lè ní jẹ́ ẹni abẹ́ lọ́wẹ́. Ẹ̀fẹ̀ jẹ́ ní ọ̀mí. Sẹ́ni olúwa ẹ̀fàjà ní ọ̀mí o. Olúwa níbi ní ẹ̀fàjà ní ọ̀mí. Olùdókòwò ní jẹ́ kàdéhàdé ẹ̀rí. Ẹ̀fẹ̀ jẹ́ ní ọ̀mí. Sẹ́ni olúwa ẹ̀fàjà ní ọ̀mí. Bíbí ire la fi ìkọ̀kọ̀ tó yọjú. Bíbí ire la fi ìkọ̀kọ̀ tó yọjú. Ìwà ire la fi ìkọ̀kọ̀ tó súnmọ́. Ìwà ire la fi ìkọ̀kọ̀ tó súnmọ́. Kẹta mọ̀tẹ́ láfi ọmọ àtàtẹ̀ ìjọ òwúrọ̀lẹ̀. Kàtẹ́gbà mọ̀tẹ́ o. Láfi ọmọ àtàtẹ̀ ìjọ òwúrọ̀lẹ̀. Ìyẹn ni ti, ìyẹn ni ti, ìyẹn ni ti olùjọ kò Ọbásanjọ́. Olórí rẹ̀ ń bá lọ́wọ́, ọba lọ́wọ́, ń bá lọ́wọ́. Ọba lọ́la, olówó lọ́wọ́. Ọba lọ́la, olówó lọ́wọ́. Ẹ bá mi tọ́jú rẹ̀ nìkan ní ọlọ́lá. Ibi wọn fojú sí ọ̀dọ̀ bàbẹ̀ lọ. Èyí o àmì láyé. Tẹ̀lúwa láṣẹ, èyí ewu wá wí. Tẹ̀lúwa láṣẹ, wọ́n wí tán. Ìsàmẹ́ta wí tì. Ìyá ìṣòro, ìyókà lálùbá. Èyí o àmì láyé. Tẹ̀lúwa láṣẹ, èyí ewu wá wí. Tẹ̀lúwa láṣẹ, wọ́n wí tán. Ìsàmẹ́ta wí tì. Ìyá ìṣòro, ìyókà lálùbá. Akọ̀gùn, 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 akọ̀gùn. Oníwọlé Adébáyọ̀ Adébẹ̀bọ̀ Aléwà gbogbo ara ni mo fi kí rọba nígbà gbọ̀dálẹ̀ rọba. Ibẹ̀ bá ti rí ọgbẹ́ lókè ó di dandan kẹrí ọ̀ní rìṣà. Káde pẹ̀lú orí ní bàtà tẹ́lẹ̀ sọ ọba ẹgbẹ́ kejì òrìṣà. Òrìṣà kò sí rọba ló jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ láàfin. Bíbí rẹ̀ ṣe fowó rà. Kábíyèsí máa pẹ́sẹ̀ lọ́kọ̀ọ̀kan. Àjànàkú ti ní bọ́ọ̀gì jìnnìyí. Alówó máa ti ṣe gbéraga. Ẹni tí wọ́n ní kò lè pàdé jáwó lábẹ́ ìkọ́lé aláwo. Adé rọba, adé ọba, ìlẹ̀kẹ̀ ọba, ìlẹ̀kẹ̀ ọba, ọ̀pá ọba, ọ̀pá ọba, bàtà ọba. náwó kábíyèsí lọ́wọ́ bọ̀ nírìṣà àjọ̀dá kú tí mi gbọ́ gidigidi ìpínlẹ̀ ìfòṣẹ́ fowó rà omi nípa dára ó yẹ ká wí omi nípa dára ó yẹ ká sọ ó kábíyèsí bàbá rògbè àjọ̀dá kú tí mi gbọ́ gidigidi máa pé adérọ̀ọ̀bá adérọ̀ọ̀bá. Ìlẹ̀kẹ̀ ọba, ìlẹ̀kẹ̀ ọba, ọ̀pá ọba, ọ̀pá ọba, bàtà ọba, bàtà ọba. Agogo lẹ́nu fi ń tọ́ba lulẹ̀ ń fẹ́, òwúrọ̀ rẹ̀ rèé o, wàá jáyé òwúrọ̀ yìí dọ́jọ́ alẹ́. Agogo lẹ́nu fi ń tọ́ba lulẹ̀ ń fẹ́. Agogo lẹ́nu fi ń tọ́ba lulẹ̀ ń fẹ́. Òwúrọ̀ rẹ̀ rèé o, wàá jáyé òwúrọ̀ yìí dọ́jọ́ alẹ́. Kábíyèsí rọba Adéyẹyè, Àjànàkú tí mi bò gidigidi. Ọkọ yìí inú àkópara ni mo fi kí ẹ káàbọ̀. Àná wa níbí ni arákùnrin yìí o. Irin ní bèbè ti yẹ. Agogo lẹ́nu fi tọ́ba lulẹ̀ ń fẹ́.
What is the result? Who is in Nigeria? They were all there. Just, that they are able to spend money. I didn't go. No, I saw everything. I didn't go, but.
Where did you go?
Validation. That my presence there is validation that my son would. They can kill my son. My presence there means, yes, I surrender, kill my son. But after, that day I was on the mountain praying. The day of the wedding. I went in my car and come and flip-flops to the mountain to pray. Fasting, Lord, do not let me regret. Oh, Don't let the world mock me through this young man. Say, Shoton. After the wedding, they were mocking me. They were mocking me. Tell me, Shoton. You said the wedding will not hold. My son too turned against me that time. And why wouldn't I want my son to marry? My daughter is married with children. Why wouldn't I want him to have children?
I was away when your daughter wedded. Yeah.
Yes.
Fantastic one in Abeokuta.
Yes.
It was a good day. I think it's a very beautiful lady.
Yes.
Good, very ebony.
When I was telling you about Baba OBJ, he was all there for me. Yeah. For God and for me. I'm telling you, because I said, I didn't pray for his. Because if he had died, how many friends do I have? How many people do I know? Even though I'm well connected, I know few selected, well positioned people in Nigeria and all over the world. But look at the honor. This was God. And this, Baba, they came. Would I have mustered that kind of crowd?
So you supported your daughter to wed and you sat there. So why would this same mother now change? When
is it?
So they should have.
I was there from introduction, engagement to wedding. I was proud. And people had thought that Satan will mock my enemy. He was there.
Yeah. Sitting with Baba that day. Sitting beside him.
Yes. Even when the whole place, money was spent. Baba gave God and me honor. So I can't wish him evil. Where will I have that kind of money and the crowd? You understand me? To bring his Baba now, God and Baba. You understand? For that's my daughter. One time he even left when we were doing this engagement. He came, later to attend to big people. He came back. Sonny changed this thing. It was a very big.
That's King Sonny Ade.
Yes, Sonny Ade was the one that even gave us, that entertained us. That's why I love and appreciate him. I mean, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. I can't hate him. I can't. It's not because I see God in him and in my life. I'm not there. Here I am today. I can walk. I can jump. No, I can bench. I can move all my gross muscles. No, it's not that. No. All my gross muscles are still intact. I have my children, handsome man, beautiful daughter. No, my daughter is beautiful.
My daughter is so beautiful. I saw her.
Yeah, black and beautiful, intelligent. Give them education. You understand me? No, I did anything wrong, and the man loved me too. I must tell you that he loved me. So about that wedding, it was Satan that came in. He tried to use, like I told you, Satan came in through the family to impact the life of Daddy OBJ. Satan came in, wanted to use that wedding to get at me, to make me to mourn, to destroy my joy. That's why I went all out like a wild lion. You understand me? I went all out because I don't want to experience the death of my son or any child in my lineage in Jesus' name. That's I didn't hide it. I was all over. People thought she's a mad. I'm not mad. No, you see something.
Who shouldn't even be mad for his son not to die? Even if you are mad, you are right in your madness.
Exactly. God gave him to me as a source of joy. God gave me the second one as a source of joy. And no mother wants to bury her child. Now wedding. And if this woman, the mother of that girl, had listened, mother to mother, this and this, okay, I know that Daddy Adebutu will listen.
And she could influence him. Just like you could influence your husband too.
But everybody wanted that marriage because they want money from Daddy or Adebutu. You understand me? Everybody wants that marriage because they want is money. I made that money if they had been patient. Baba is there and he's still alive now. Baba Adebutu is still alive. He's still a wealthy man. The child now would have been like, when was he wedding? I can't remember the year.
That was 2017. The child would have been 2-3 years now.
He could have had
3 years.
The child would have been like 2 or 3 years old now. Abi?
Yes, ma'am.
But they wanted money more than, they don't care. And like he married an enemy. He married an enemy.
How can a woman be so aggressive and you work in a court, and how can, I mean, you have a legal discipline, but how can you be aggressive? Because when I read it in Punch that he was always targeting his head.
Still be supporting.
Targeting the head.
Phone and be abusing and be insulting. Whereas my own mother never insulted. Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, he respect my mother. He will prostrate. He visits my mother. Respects my mother too much. My daughter never. My mother was sick in the hospital one time. Then I was in the house with Daddy Obiji. Daddy Obiji he didn't tell me. He just went, and I went to see my mother later in the afternoon in the hospital. Your husband was here early in the morning. Mommy, he didn't tell me now. He went to see my mother without telling me. I'll tell you that I tell this man, he's good. People may say he's not a bad person.
General Obasanjo, passionate side. Went to see your mom without telling you, and go and took care of her in the hospital, pay for her medicals, and pampered her.
Yes, without telling me, and came back. He did not tell me. It's when I went to see him, I was like, your husband was here this and early morning, 6 o'clock. I said, did you tell me? No. At the end, they said they should clear all the bills. They should say, it's not that my mother is poor or begging or anything. He respects. I expect a mother should try and make sure the daughter respect the husband of the daughter, and help the daughter to make that marriage work. She will abuse, she will insult my son, but that's her nature.
When you now heard that she died in January 2020, how did you feel? That the same mother-in-law that was married da Costa.
I felt bad because she was pursuing me with court case. I tell you, I've never seen that kind of thing in my life. I pray that one and this kind of pattern, this political. I pray I don't get. How can a mother-in-law, me that I helped to ensure that your daughter married my son, I'm the one that went to call this girl to marry my son. You know.
You yourself.
Yes.
I can't believe this one.
I'm the one.
Talk to come and marry.
Yes.
Olusegun.
They wanted her. I'm the one because my son said I don't want her because I don't want somebody fast. And I pleaded with. They said they were on. Later I called her. She said she has not seen my son for 1 year. I said I thought you people are getting married. What happened now? You know this and this. Anyway, don't let us go into that.
So you tried to encourage them. That was before the message.
I prayed again and fasted for my son to agree. That's how I know the power of prayer. I prayed and fasted for my son to agree to marry her. And my son agreed. Because it's his father that married her for him. You understand me? I prayed and fasted for my son to agree, and my son agreed. And now they turned against it. She was pursuing me, court case. That's how I'm going. She should come and award 1 billion naira to her. What did I do? I don't know. I did nothing wrong. Here is a marriage, a mother. We are supposed to be best of friends. We are supposed to be close. Because me, I respect in-laws. In-laws are to be honored. You understand me? They are to be respected. You get a wife from somewhere. That man, that family, you should respect that family. You know. But she didn't. When she died, I wasn't happy she died. I'm not the one that killed her. It
was just a shock illness, and she rushed to hospital and just couldn't come back home again in Lagos.
I don't know the details. I only heard she died. And then,
would you say you forgiving her for what she did to you?
Who will not forgive her? Who am I not to? I've just told you, not her alone, everybody in my life. Everybody. Now, everybody. There's no hate. Even this APC government, I don't hate them. I see them as wicked. Very wicked to us. Wickedness of the highest order. You know? Wickedness of the highest places. I've never seen it. But I don't hate her. I don't hate anybody. I don't have it in me again to hate anyone. That is what God had done for me. It's not me. I don't know how. I don't. Even if tomorrow you turn out to do something, I just feel pity. No, I just feel empathy for you. Because one thing I have discovered about life, especially me, when people wrong me, and I don't seek for revenge, God will avenge on His own, one way or the other.
At the right time.
For no appointed time. No, how it will not be true. It will not be through me. But God has a way of
revenging.
For me, not that I will ask God to revenge. It is God. So I don't now want to hate because it's healthy for me. Like I told you, I'm here now. I don't sleep with problem. I don't wake up with problem. All I pray for, Lord, let everything be okay for me and the children. You're going into this, like you're in the government has scammed you, like a 419 deal, fraudulent deal. That's why I say it. Somebody promised this and this and that. At the end of the day, don't find a way to get yourself out. Move on with your life. This political family we went to, they are not our own. I don't think we belong there. That's why I see it. We are the one that forced ourselves there, and we thank God we are still alive. Nobody, I don't hate anybody in APC. From President Muhammadu Buhari down to even those they mentioned some names to me there, I don't hate anyone. Even the bandits, I'm praying that God should change them.
Bandits in the bush.
Yes, I'm offering prayer to God daily. Turn them to another apostle Paul. And there will be testimony in future. Because many of them, they are still going to serve God. Yes, these bandits, those kidnappers. If God can do it with Apostle Paul, he will do it. You understand me? Yes, there's nothing God cannot do. There's nobody God cannot change. And we'll see no peace. Peace will come. But I don't know how peace will come, but I know peace will come. Because I see that it's a collective sin we are suffering for in this nation. So I don't join anybody now to say it's Obasanjo, it's Buhari, it's IBB, it's Jonathan. Okay, IBB is no more there. Jonathan is no more there. Your favorite candidate is there. And so what are you experiencing? Don't you see it is wrong now to judge? It is not now to apportion blame. It is wrong to begin to go into the past. What has past got to do with the present? This government, they'll be telling you this one, it is this government that is. Were you brought into government, into position, to be into about errors of anybody in the past, or to help us to correct the error, to help us to put us on the right path? Isn't that the reason why God brought you? Yeah. They will be talking about this one did that, this one did that, this one did that. Say, what kind of life is this? How did we get here? Lord, how did we get here? Lord, help us. That's just it in a nutshell.
If you look at Nigeria now, what pains you most about this country, apart from the issue of disappointment in high places and the issue of little disappointment from people closer to you, what pains you when you look at Nigeria and you say, this is my country? What gets you angry about the country and you think that we need a restitution for?
We don't go into the past, but at times I do go there. I said that the Obasanjo should have done better for us.